Dan Hohlfeld here for the K2D4 Network. We are in southwestern Wisconsin. This is Chaseburg, Wisconsin, a place that I've known for quite a few years here. And it's about the day after. And I have a couple here that just live over here in this trailer, and talking to them a little bit about what's going on. And they said their whole house has been pretty much totaled here. So what's your name, and give us a little synopsis of what was going on over there.
Barbara Gary Kromke.
It pretty much got your whole house?
Yeah, it's all through the house, and most of the furniture is gone. And our dryer doesn't work. It got in the refrigerator, and so.
And you guys lived here for quite a few years now, haven't you?
Well,
17 probably.
Yeah.
And you said you're actually not going to have flood insurance covering what's happened here.
No, our insurance doesn't pay for flooding. We left at 1:30 in the morning, and we went up to Upper Chaseburg and got back yesterday to see what the damages were.
Yeah, so do you think you're just going to leave Lower Chaseburg, or?
I'm thinking we will, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen down here, but the last flood in 2007, I'm sure everybody's going to be out of here now, Lower Chaseburg, I would think.
Yeah, because it's just going to get worse and worse and worse with filling in with that soil. And I have footage from it'll be a night and a half ago now, that there was actually water like covering this stop sign. Now you can see where I am on the wide shot here. It would have been well over my head. I mean, we're talking like probably 8 feet, 9 feet, just covered. All this where I'm standing right now is completely under. This is insane. The tavern behind me had waist steep water in there. Probably even got a little higher than that. But this is insane. This is aftermath. I am now walking where water once stood. A lot of people in this Lower Chaseburg, they haven't really gotten touched. Like, this tavern's really not got touched by water before because it's up on a little slope. But now it has the other night, so it's going to be interesting what happens. But as I'm standing underneath this gazebo, this was all underwater. Right to the bottom, like this lip here. I got a shot from the other night. Water was under there, so well submerged. I mean, like, insanely. So it just makes you wonder, like, how things are going to progress down there. This used to be a hopping town here in Lower Chaseburg. There was a bank, 2 taverns, grocery store, a mechanic shop, barber shop, all of it. And now it's just kind of ending up dead the way it is. So there was a mobile home over here the other night that caught on fire. There must have been some electrical shortage, but the whole thing's half burnt here, sitting next to the side. There's like nothing left. And it's very, very sad to see that happen. But, we got to strive through and power through. And it's a real interesting thing is when stuff like this happens, how people come together and help each other out. Because, I mean, we can get into debates about political stuff or whatever, but none of that matters at the end of the day when disaster like this strikes, and it really brings back the humanity in people. And that's very, very important to see, especially this time and age. Dan Hohlfeld here for the K2D4 Network, and we are at the intersection between Double K and 162. As you can see behind me, the road has collapsed. Crazy. Now, I was here the other night on the other side, and here's a little picture of that. You can see the water is clearly over the whole bridge and the whole roadway. It's insane. When I was there the other night, I was listening. I could hear a cow bellowing in the distance, so he's probably, I don't know if he survived, but it sounded like he was behind me over here on the wrong side. But you can see the road crews are getting her back together and trying to come back to life here, as you will, in Chaseburg, Wisconsin. Dan Hohlfeld here for the K2D4 Network. We are now in Coon Valley, Wisconsin, a little farther upstream from Chaseburg where we were. And right where I'm standing, this bridge there was mud and water over it. This is a pretty high bridge. You can see behind me, the water's way down there. That is a lot of water we're talking about now. This is the day and a half after of what happened. Insane, folks. You can't make this stuff up. When that water's that high like that, they had to close this main road off. I live and work in this area, and I had to take a 2.5-hour detour around just to get home, when it should take me 5 minutes to get home. That's how crazy this was the other night. every alternative route I was thinking of to go, I was like, oh, I could go this way, this way. No, it's like, that's a low-lying area. It's like, it's probably gonna be mudslides, trees down, the whole works. This is insane. Peter Nestigan's house here, and you can see the garage bowed out, the car went down. So tell us a little bit how you're feeling and what you think about all this.
Well, we just got a call from American Family probably 30 minutes ago that they are not covering the house, so we're out. So all we can do for right now is pray for FEMA funds. We have a mortgage like on the house like all our neighbors do, and don't have a house to live in. As you can see, the house is totaled. There's 4 feet of water on the first floor. The Jeep's sticking out of the house.
So did you actually have flood insurance? Or was that no? Yeah, because my cousin lives down here too, and they didn't cover him for flood insurance. And how do you think the community is going to recover from this?
So Walker was just here. What he needs to do is talk to the president and get FEMA funds. If we don't get FEMA funds, I don't know what anybody's going to do. We need FEMA.
So you hear it, folks. We need FEMA down here in Coon Valley, Wisconsin, Chaseburg area, all of it. I mean, this is the time to step up and show the support for the community. Dan Hohlfeld here for the K2D4 Network. I'm talking to Andrew Hohlfeld. How are you, bud?
Not too bad.
So you kind of, let's just say, live close to this area. So what did you experience?
Just a lot of rain. Heard it quite a bit throughout the night. Knew it was going to be trouble. It always is when you have a lot of rain in this area. It really fills up the streams quite quickly, and that's what happened. Yeah, this part of the town here, the first part of it here, took most of the damage. A lot of these like insurance companies and car dealerships here, all their stuff is trashed. The buildings are okay, but some of the doors and stuff are messed up.
For it to get that high, we're talking about a lot of water. This is going to bring a lot of sediment in, and it's really interesting of what they're going to do because, I mean, do they just keep writing this off? Because, I mean, we're going to get more sand coming in, and the water table is going to be that much higher, so I don't understand. They're going to have to dredge it or just build a bridge over this whole town and be done with it.
Maybe we'll have to see like Chaseburg did a few years back where the insurance companies or whatever it was, FEMA or whatever the heck, they bought out all those houses and tore them down because these insurance companies are just year after year paying money to get these things fixed up, and it's crazy.
We'll just straighten her out. Good as new.